What is the deal, Talk Stars? It is your boy Quan, and I'm here to give you a nice little helpful tip when it comes to maneuvering around in our fantasy football league. Check this out. This is something you can check out when you're trying to figure out who you might want to start in your lineup or who may be available and how good of a chance they have at getting you some serious points this week. Okay? So if you start off at the front of our Yahoo Fantasy Football League, the overview page, you just go over here to research and go down here to matchup ratings. Bam. And so what this does is it takes a look at all the individual players and it makes an assessment on, how well of a player they are and who they're going against. The thing you want to, get with this is you want a player that's got 5 stars. If you got 5 stars against your player, there's a good chance they're going to do really well this week, okay? Like take this for instance. For some reason, Larry Fitzgerald, who has not been doing much of anything this year, has 5 stars. See, you can go here, like I said, they have the name of the person in the league, what team they play on, their position, what time they'll be playing, and who they'll be playing against. If you see the @ sign, that means the Arizona Cardinals will be playing in Oakland, at Oakland, okay? Boom, all kinds of information. You can even hold your mouse over the Oakland link and the little pop-up comes up. It says Oakland gives up the 8th fewest fantasy points to wide receivers. Okay? To the right of that, you got the little notebook paper that I've always talked to you about. You can click on that, get some information about your person. Boom. This is their schedule. These are the points that they have been getting over the various weeks. These are the points that he got last week. Oh, okay. Against Washington, looks like he got 15.8 points. 98 yards, a touchdown. All right, then. Okay, now I'm going to close this, get back into this. If you see this sign next to it, well, it has the opponent next to the little notebook thing. Then you have the arrows. That means somebody owns this player. And if you want them, you're going to have to propose a trade. If you just saw a plus sign, like if I scroll down, like right here, next to McManus, he has a plus sign. Since he has 5 stars, and you were like, oh man, my kicker sucks, let me pick him up. Boom, click on that plus sign, you can add him to your roster. Okay, so like I said, the gist of all this, you want somebody who has a high rating, okay? And it doesn't really make sense, to be honest, to look at these people who have these arrows next to them because you can't pick them up. So what you want to do is you want to go up here. You want to click on free agents. That's going to show you all the people who are not on any of the teams in our league. Look at here. Deshaun Jackson. He's going against Tennessee. He's got 5 stars. Look, 2 huge weeks in a row and a great matchup here as the struggling Titans secondary is giving up 41 fantasy points per game to wide receivers over the last 5 weeks. Damn. If you come back over here to the little notebook thing, click on that, you can kind of see what he's been doing. Last week he got 18 points. The week before that he got 21 points. Before that against the Giants he didn't even get 1 point. But then the week before that, 17 points. So he's been getting some nice little plays going on. So, that might be somebody you want to pick up. Because if you look to the right, it gives the matchup rating in this little box. Right here, it shows their Week 7 opponent. And it says Tennessee has given up the 16th most fantasy points to wide receivers this season. There's little notes here that talk about, the previous week, Sunday, October 12th. It gives you the rundown of how he did, blah, 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 and all of that good stuff. I don't know. Sometimes it's good to read this stuff because it gives you a little bit more insight as to what other people see, the experts, this, that, and the third. Now, I'm going to read this just for the sake of doing it. So check it. Deshaun Jackson secured 3 of 5 targets for 115 yards and a touchdown in Washington's Week 6 loss to Arizona. Advice. 1 week after whipping Richard Sherman for a 60-yard touchdown bomb. Jackson evened the score 7-7 early in the second quarter by blowing past Patrick Peterson for a 64-yard touchdown. D-Jax followed up later in the quarter by burning Arizona's defense for 42 yards on a wide receiver screen. The Cards changed up their coverage, putting Antonio Cromartie on Jackson from that point on, and he was quiet in the final 2 quarters. D-Jax will remain a high-ceiling wide receiver 2 option when Washington takes on Tennessee in Week 7. So, hey, if you need somebody to play wide receiver, I would strongly suggest going ahead and getting him. You got Baltimore's defense. They've got 5 stars. Hell, they're going against the Falcons. It's my team, but what can you say? So, like I said, and you can even use this to set your own lineup. If you go up here, you can see your opponents, players, and how they rank for the current week. And you can click on My Players. Boom. Look at all them too high for TV paper. Look at all that. 5, 4 stars, you know what I'm saying? So, use this to help you determine who you want to start, maybe who you might want to drop, especially if you click on the little notebook thing and you see they're not getting you any points, and you don't need it. There's people out there in the waiver wire you can pick up, okay? So, I hope this has helped you out. And good luck this week. I will check you later with my next tip. Bam. Peace.